Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RGSE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis on several occasions in the past, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. And what I want to do in this video is just really kind of clean things up and offer more so kind of just the overall perspective of things viewpoint. So I'm going to get rid of those lines there. Yeah, they pertain, but I don't want to have a bunch of clutter. I want to keep this very straightforward. And before I go any further, I do want to note that this is kind of a tricky chart to talk about because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader, let's just say, or a flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought there, or you bought there, or who knows, you bought there, and in any of those instances, you wanted to sell within 25 minutes. Well, for you, yeah, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, from the highs, there's been a pretty big pullback, but the bulls also still do have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably just had, more so probably a day trading type perspective going into it. And the reason for that is I'm going to go ahead and adjust this slightly down. Now that we have more data, it seems as though kind of that overall level of support seems to be at the 42-cent mark. I mean, you go through the history of things, and you can see 42 cents held there. And then on 2 different occasions there, including the final 30 minutes, the price once again held. So let's just say that this continues to play out where the price drops down to 42 cents a little bit more, goes sideways, and then starts to eventually work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture, what do you have? Well, you have a set of lows here at 42. You have those consolidation lows. You have these lows down here. If you picture each of these as stair steps, then the big picture chart is still trending in the upwards direction. Once more, I'm well aware if you're a day trader, flipper, and you bought right there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning. I would be talking about from the grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, the past couple of days, the price has pulled back. But think about that. Couple of days. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.